everybody, this is Dr. Jacobs. I wanted to welcome you to 3100 Research Methods Online. I've had quite a few of you before, whether it was in person for statistics or lifespan development. I also teach that class online in the spring, so I may have had you in my online lifespan class as well. I wanted you to be able to see my face, just in case you're walking around campus, you want to say hello. And I want to invite each of you to come to my office hours on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 11 a.m. to 12:40 p.m. if you're having any trouble with the material online. I have a pretty thorough syllabus. I spent a lot of time revising it over the summer so that it could comply with something called Title II. So if you have questions that are related to the class procedures or policies or things like that, check that first and then send me an email. So if there's a policy that's in a syllabus, I'll probably say, hey, if you send me an email, but I'll be like, hey, you can check the syllabus to find that policy. Now, if you read the syllabus and something's unclear, definitely then send me an email. Just make sure that you're using the resources that you have first. Research Methods is a tricky class, and you've chosen to take it online, which I think is actually a little bit harder. This semester, we're going to go through an entire project from beginning to end as part of like a semester-long scaffolding project. It's a little bit trickier online, and I bet you know why. And a lot of times students get scared and they decide to take either statistics or research methods online, and then they tend to struggle because it's a really tricky class. And for online classes, you have to be really good at self-motivating. I can help you as much as I can, but not having you in class 2 or 3 times a week to be able to check up on things is a little bit more tricky for online courses. That doesn't mean you can't come in. Okay, so definitely, and if my office hours don't work for you, make sure you send me an email and we can try to find a mutually exclusive time. If you are wanting to do a Google Meet, I know some students are doing this from deployment. I know that some students are out of state when they're taking these online classes. Send me an email and we can try to find a time to do a Google Meet. My office hours are typically first come, first serve. So if you're wanting to do a Google Meet during my office hours, send me an email. And then if I have a student that's in there already, then I would have to get to you in the order that they're received. Try to only send one email about one thing and give me 1 to 2 business days to respond. I don't typically respond in the evenings or on weekends or holidays because I need to give my family time as well. I give so much more of my time to my job, unfortunately, because that's just the beast of the work week in America. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I am super excited for this class. You also have a TA for this course, Miss Cassidy Terry. And so if you have questions and you feel more comfortable reaching out to her, you can do that as well. You can find her information and my information in the syllabus, which you'll want to make sure that you read. So it's got some pretty detailed things about the semester and what we'll be expecting. So you'll also want to make sure that you validate your enrollment as soon as possible. So there is, if you go into our, I probably said Blackboard, it is Brightspace. If I said Blackboard, I am so sorry. You'll want to go into our Brightspace class. I got to retrain this brain of mine. And you'll go in, you'll click content, and there you'll see a tab that says validate enrollment. You'll click onto that tab and then follow the directions. I will start reporting absences on Wednesday of this week. And then after you validate your enrollment, you'll want to go into the first module, which is the getting started module. You have quite a bit of things to get done this week. And all of our work will be done and due before 5 p.m. on Fridays. That is so that if you're struggling with something, hopefully I'm still working when you're trying to turn things in. Sometimes, we have different meetings and things, but for the most part, that helps me make sure I can keep you on track rather than have things due at midnight some Sunday or Saturday or some other time when I'm definitely going to be sleeping because I'm old. Okay. So I'm super excited about this. And it's so funny because I used to be really afraid of statistics and research. And the more I grow as a faculty member, the more I absolutely love it. And I love teaching it because students tend to learn a lot because they're scared of it at first. And it's something that can radically change the trajectory of your career. If you can get the skills that are in this class and in your stats class, you're going to become invaluable to different, corporations or businesses or your own private practice. We have a bunch of different people from a bunch of different majors in this class. So although it started out a major psychological science course, it's been expanded to other programs as well because they found the value of it. So I'm so excited. I think I rambled long enough. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Have a good start to your semester.